Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw, and we are about 5 weeks away from the Backlash pay-per-view for Monday Night Raw. A lot of big matches to in store. We have big announcements for the Backlash pay-per-view, so a lot of stuff happening tonight here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Now it is time to walk with Elias, because right now it is going to be Elias taking on Bobby Roode right now, one-on-one, a part of that #1 contenders tournament to see who will be facing Batista at Backlash. As you guys witnessed last week, Elias and Shelton Benjamin fought to earn a spot to be in this #1 contenders tournament. And obviously, Elias winning an 8 tables match against Shelton Benjamin, it was actually pretty good. There was moments in that match Shelton Benjamin should have won that. I mean, he wanted to inflict too much damage on Elias. That ended up costing him. So now Elias is in the first round of this tournament. And now he's facing a man that is a former WWE champion. A man that had a pretty good reign there on SmackDown Live. That man is Bobby Roode. Should be a pretty good night, because tonight we have the culmination of all the first round matches tonight. So with Elias and Bobby Roode, and then in the main event we have Roman Reigns and John Cena. Last week here on Monday Night Raw we saw the other first round matches, as we saw Bray Wyatt and Sheamus going up against each other. Bray Wyatt would end up winning, as well as we saw Nakamura and Randy Orton later on, and Nakamura would end up defeating Randy Orton for a big win for Shinsuke Nakamura. And for Nakamura, these last couple weeks for him, man, he's been picking up wins over Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and I mean that's a good start for him. I mean, he was one of the best United States champions we've ever had on SmackDown Live, and I mean that's pretty good. Every superstar that's ever held that United States Championship so far here in Universe mode has done quite well for themselves. Look at Apollo Crews on SmackDown Live, man. He's a tough SOB right now. But he's gonna have a hell of a fight this Sunday at Extreme Rules when he takes on Braun Strowman in a United States Championship match. But we'll focus back on Monday Night Raw here. The Glorious One is here, and this is gonna be a big matchup for Bobby Roode. This man talks a big game. You gotta walk the walk if you're gonna talk the talk, and the Glorious One is here to do that against Elias. But the question is, can he do it tonight? As here we go, Elias and Bobby Roode, the opening contest here on Monday Night Raw. Here we go. Who is going on to a possible second round in the tournament? As next week we know who will be facing each other. It will be Bray Wyatt taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. That should be a hard-hitting match for sure. As Elias continue to try and fight back in this match here early. These guys are basically just trying to feel each other out right now. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously there's a lot of scouting done between both men just to see what the weaknesses are, just to see, you know, what can I work on? What's the superstar's tendencies? What do I need to work on? You know, I know it's easier said than done, but both of these guys, oh, nice spear out of nowhere there from Bobby Roode. Okay. Usually, I don't think we really see spears, those type of maneuvers there from Bobby Roode. And we talked to Bobby Roode earlier tonight, and you know, Bobby Roode, he said that he was one of the best WWE champions we've ever seen there on SmackDown Live, and you know, with this opportunity for him to come over to Monday Night Raw, he thinks this is gonna be a big opportunity to show, you know, everyone here in WWE why he should be taken seriously. He says he struggled there on SmackDown Live for a bit, but you know what? Just a little bit of change, you know what? That might help out his career. So maybe tonight that could be a big change for him as he takes on the up-and-coming superstar of Elias. As Elias being a little cocky here right in the face there of Bobby Roode, and he's going to pay for it. Elias, man, that you can't give Bobby Roode any time to recover. If you're just going to taunt him face-to-face, man, you just got to learn not to do that. You got to focus on continuing to beat down, because Bobby Roode has been in this business for God knows how long, at least a decade, if not longer. And this man knows everything in and out of that ring. Is also later on tonight, after this pinfall here, just a 1 count, but later on tonight, it is going to be Finn Balor taking on Drew McIntyre. And we can actually announce a match for the Backlash pay-per-view for Monday Night Raw. So at Backlash, it will be Finn Balor taking on Dolph Ziggler one-on-one. In that match, the winner will be able to be in the corner of either, obviously, if Finn Balor wins, he'll be in the corner of Kurt Angle. If Dolph Ziggler wins, he gets to be in the corner of Drew McIntyre. That's the added stipulation of that match. So that should be actually a pretty good match. Last time we saw Ziggler versus Finn Balor, Ziggler won the match and then would precisely beat down Finn Balor after the matchup. And also we'll hear from, I should say, from Kurt Angle later on tonight, addressing some more stuff about Monday Night Raw, as well as Drew McIntyre, from what I'm being told. As well as tonight, like we mentioned, John Cena, Roman Reigns in your main event. The last match, a part of that first round of the #1 Contenders tournament. This is the second to last match tonight, as Elias going for the elbow drop, and oh my god, all that weight landing right on that shoulder and that elbow. And now, will Bobby Roode able to capitalize? No. And now look at Elias. Look at the absolute strength of this man. And now Elias looking to capitalize. Last time he went up, it didn't work out too well. This could be either good or bad here. The elbow connects that time, and he got all of that. Is that enough for Elias to advance? No. Elias very, very close to advancing. As well as also tonight, we are going to see the Riot Squad take on Bayley and Sasha Banks. It's going to be a 3-on-3 handicap match, or I should say 3-on-3 tag match. I'll explain more unless it's it. No, 2.9 there from Elias. So the Riot Squad have challenged Bayley and Sasha Banks tonight to a 3-on-3 tag match. But the question is, who is going to be Bayley and Sasha's tag team partner? I mean, there's not a lot of superstars that want to team up with Bayley and Sasha, so hopefully we'll find out who that woman's going to be later on tonight. As well as your Intercontinental Champion, Jeff Hardy. He'll be in action against Bobby Lashley. As now Bobby Roode kicked to the midsection, looking for the glorious DDT, and it connects. Is that enough for Roode? 2. No, 2.5. And look at the shock and all there on Bobby Roode. Not a lot of superstars can say they kicked out of the glorious DDT. As now the cockiness side coming out of Bobby Roode right there. I mean, you can't take Elias lightly, man. I mean, you know, he's showed some weakness with the taunting of Bobby Roode early in the matchup. But, I mean, for Elias, this man, he has a lot of potential. He just needs to learn how to, you know, take out some of that cockiness and put it somewhere different in his repertoire. As now Bobby Roode with a spine buster, and he got all of that. Now referee trying to get in position here. A little bit slow to the count. Will it be enough? Oh, so close. I honestly thought he had him. 2.9 right there. How much more does Elias have in the tank? And now Bobby Roode looking to put away Elias. Could this possibly be it? Yes, it is. The glorious DDT. No, but there is a rope break. Ooh, but then another big kick. Elias, he's been busted open as well. I didn't really notice that. But Elias is going to be in big, big trouble right now. He's been hit with 2 glorious DDTs in this matchup. Is it enough? No. And Roode, this is a frustration coming from Roode right now. You can tell. He doesn't know what to do. How is Elias kicking out of everything? As again, Bobby Roode inflicting some more damage here. As Roode tossing up Elias. But Elias here, DDT! Almost like a glorious DDT there from Elias. As now Elias going to go for the pinfall here. Oh, he's trying to steal it here. Will he actually do it? No, 2.5. Referee didn't see Elias kind of cheating there. Oh, and then a clothesline from behind, taking down the former WWE Champion, Bobby Roode. One of the career highlights for Bobby Roode would have to be SummerSlam of last year, man. That SummerSlam, Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. That match definitely could have been the best match in Universe Mode history at SummerSlam. WWE Championship was on the line. Bobby Roode, the challenger. Randy Orton, the champion. Both men bloodied, beaten the hell. And Roode walked out as the new WWE champion. He even would go on to hit an RKO in that match. Is now Elias looking to fly here. Elias, no, he misses again with the elbow. And now Bobby Roode, will he be able to capitalize? Bobby Roode, Northern Lights suplex. I'm surprised Roode didn't go for the pinfall. I mean, that's a maneuver that Mr. Perfect would use, and he'd win quite a bit of matches. Bobby Roode must have not just had enough grip on it. As now Bobby Roode setting up Elias here. Kick to the midsection. Bobby Roode with a glorious DDT. And for sure this has to be enough. No, that's 3 glorious DDTs in this match. How is Elias in this? You gotta be kidding me. As Roode this is just Roode now, just gonna take out his frustration on Elias. I mean, Elias, he's a heck of a talent, but I don't know how he's still in this. He's lifeless right now, and it's just instinct to kick out right now. Elias has hit, or I should say Bobby Roode has hit Elias with 3 glorious DDTs on Elias, barely moving, barely able to stay in this matchup, and I honestly don't know how he's moving. Elias needs to do something. He's on the brink of losing this matchup. Is now Roode with the reversal, and now gonna go with the single leg Boston Crab in the middle of the ring. Will Elias tap out here? Nowhere to go. Referee right there, and no, Elias has nowhere to go. And the glorious Bobby Roode advances to the second round of the #1 Contenders tournament. What a match between both of these men. Bobby Roode, Elias, these guys need to show some respect for each other, because that was a hell of an opening contest on Monday Night Raw. But now Bobby Roode beating down Elias after the match. There is no need for this, Roode. Come on. Oh my, there's just no need for that. A hell of a match. We are back, and what an opening contest, honestly. After, even though what Bobby Roode just did to Elias, that's what Bobby Roode is all about. He doesn't care about anyone but himself, and getting paychecks and winning championships. That is all what he is about. And same with these guys right here, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. As we just announced earlier tonight, Dolph Ziggler will be taking on Finn Balor, and the winning superstar of that match can be in their partner's corner. So like we said, if Ziggler wins, he can be in McIntyre's corner. Let's say if Finn Balor wins, Finn Balor can be in the corner of Kurt Angle. If you guys didn't know it already, at our big pay-per-view of Backlash, it will be official. It is Drew McIntyre taking on Kurt Angle in a one-on-one contest, and later on tonight we will be hearing from Kurt Angle about Monday Night Raw, as well as Drew McIntyre. And tonight we get to see a preview of what's to come as Drew McIntyre takes on Finn Balor. Finn Balor, a former WWE champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank. It could just take one Claymore kick, and it could be all she wrote tonight. But Finn Balor does not want that to happen. And still to come tonight, we still have a hellacious 6-woman tag team match. Who wants to team with Bayley and Sasha Banks? More to come later on tonight, but here he comes. The man, Finn Balor. Fan favorite now here on Monday Night Raw. He wasn't really a fan favorite. He was, okay, you could say he was a fan favorite for a little bit there on SmackDown. But once he aligned himself with the club at the time, he was able to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. He would be on a roll before running into Roman Reigns. And then being drafted over here to Monday Night Raw. He needed a change, and you know what? He changed up how he treated everybody, even coming to the aid of Kurt Angle. So we're going to see how this is going to be all sorted out there at Backlash between Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler, as well as McIntyre and Kurt Angle at Backlash. There's definitely going to be some serious backlash there. Those are going to be tremendous matches. McIntyre versus Kurt Angle, as well as Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler. Obviously, Balor, he wants to change the outcome, especially with what happened a couple weeks ago. Ziggler defeating Finn Balor one-on-one, and then after the match, Ziggler just would go on to beat down Finn Balor. As here we go with a match that very well could have been the main event tonight, but we have Roman Reigns and John Cena. As now Drew McIntyre with a nice back suplex to open us up here early. As we are sold out here in Oklahoma, all these fans, we really appreciate you guys coming out and everyone watching there from their monitors at home, online, or as well as in your bedrooms. We really appreciate you guys coming on out. Especially these talent, at least most of them appreciate it. But we know at least 3 of the superstars that will be in the second round. Bobby Roode, who just defeated Elias, as well as Shinsuke Nakamura, and the man, the myth, the legend, Bray Wyatt. And next week we'll be seeing Bray Wyatt taking on Shinsuke Nakamura, as well as the winner of tonight's match, Roman Reigns, John Cena. The winner of that match will be taking on, you know, Bobby Roode next week here. So we could see a rematch of before here in Universe Mode. We could see a Bobby Roode Roman Reigns type match, or maybe we'll see a completely different match with Bobby Roode and John Cena. I mean, I'd love to see that. I mean, John Cena, his last big match here in Universe Mode was at WrestleMania, part of that Fatal 4-Way match, but Jeff Hardy was able to walk out still your Intercontinental Champion. As now McIntyre just inflicting some more damage. He's just targeting that neck this whole time here. As Balor able to get back in the match momentarily here. Ziggler not really liking what he's seeing here at ringside, as Balor just stomps away on that right knee there. And we do have some medical update as well as an announcement. Ronda Rousey will not be here these next couple weeks, but she will be defending her championship at Backlash versus Nia Jax in a Raw Women's Championship match. I mean, that's really ballsy what Nia Jax did by putting Ronda Rousey through her own limousine window. As here we go with the pinfall. Could this be enough? No, it will not. If you guys missed it, make sure you guys go back and watch Raw last week. Ronda Rousey got put through her own limousine windshield by Nia Jax. As here we go with another pinfall. And Ronda Rousey, I mean, she could have definitely declined that. I mean, Kurt Angle was on the verge of being, from what I'm being told, Kurt Angle was going to make sure that Rousey wasn't going to have a championship match. But, you know, Ronda Rousey, she's fought too much over her career. She's a UFC Hall of Famer. She's had ups and downs. And this is just another part of her career that she's going to have to deal with. She did lose to Nia Jax. I mean, it was a good matchup for Ronda Rousey. The experience is going to take a little bit more time for her to start doing a little bit better here. But, I mean, she is the Raw Women's Champion. As now Finn Balor looking to try and get back in this match. Man is very impressive. Former WWE Champion before losing it to Roman Reigns. As now Finn Balor with a kick to the corner there. And now referee is distracted though, but has not distracted Finn Balor. And now Finn Balor looking for the coup de grace. No! McIntyre moving right out of the way. And now McIntyre looking to capitalize after that mistake, and he definitely does. With a vicious knee strike. As now, oh no. Is he thinking about the Claymore here? Claymore kick, he got all of that. Is that enough? Blood just dripping down his face. Yes, it is. I don't think a Balor was 100% still. after losing that match to Dolph Ziggler. As Drew McIntyre picks up a much-needed win, and Finn Balor might be in trouble heading into Backlash. McIntyre with a big win, and then Ziggler with a big win over Finn Balor a couple weeks ago. Finn Balor once again with the loss here. I mean, what does Finn Balor need to do to get back in that win column? Hopefully we'll find out relatively soon, but we know Finn Balor takes on Ziggler at Backlash, as well as McIntyre takes on Kurt Angle at Backlash. What needs to happen for those men to pick up some wins, we'll be finding out. As now we get ready for a 6-woman tag team match. Who teams up with Bayley and Sasha? Find out next. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Sasha Banks and Bayley. Who are they going to find for a 6-woman tag match? Sure as hell won't be Nia. I mean, Ronda Rousey, she's not going to be here for the next couple of weeks, unfortunately for her. But she will be defending her championship against Nia Jax, which is very highly questionable. I don't know why. I mean, we talked about it earlier, but I mean, either way, that's Ronda Rousey. She's going to fight until she can't fight no more. But, I mean, there's not a... I can't really think of any names that possibly could answer for Sasha and Bayley. Sasha and Bayley, I mean, they're obviously best friends, but I mean, there's these other women, it's going to be hard to even accept this, honestly. As here comes Sasha Banks. I mean, maybe they can't find anyone whatsoever, and they will go on to have a 3-on-2 handicap match. If they do find someone, I will be surprised. But Sasha and Bayley, two of the hardest working women on this roster. I mean, honestly, they might not even need one. They can beat them without them. And this all started a month or so ago with Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad debuting and bringing the fight to Sasha Banks as well as Bayley. Now it's turned Sasha and Bayley's time to, change up the direction of the Riott Squad and, try and play their own mind games with them. As here comes the huggable Bayley. Looking to hit a Bayley to belly here tonight. As last week we saw Bayley and Sasha Banks win a tag team match against the Riott Squad. A 2-on-2 match. I mean, when it's actually an even matchup, Bayley and Sasha aren't going to be too bad in that match, but when you have a team like the Riott Squad, they're going to do anything in their power to make sure that their opponents aren't going to be either on the same page or not 100% in their match, or make sure even one of the superstars in that match will even make it down to the ring, essentially making it a handicap match. I mean, we saw that a couple weeks ago when Bayley got attacked backstage by Sarah Logan, and then it turned into a one-on-one match between Sasha Banks and Ruby Riott, and Ruby Riott would end up winning. It was a really good back-and-forth match. Ruby Riott was able to pick up a win. But it is time. Who is it going to be? Will it be anyone? Oh, really? Becky Lynch. One of the women that got drafted over here to Monday Night Raw. She is the man. The first ever Raw, or I should say the first ever Women's Royal Rumble winner. Came up a little bit short there at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair, but being drafted over here to Monday Night Raw, no better way than having her first matchup here on Monday Night Raw than a 6-woman tag match, as well as she is part of the 4 horsewomen here in WWE. The other woman obviously is Charlotte, but obviously there is some problems going on with Charlotte and the rest of this crew here. But this is an awesome pick for Bayley and Sasha. 3 of the 4 horsewomen in one single ring together. Can they get it done tonight? As this is a colossal. This could have been the main event as well. Is what we just saw early tonight. But here we go, Sasha and Ruby Riott. I was not expecting Becky Lynch. I mean, I knew she was on the roster, but I didn't see her here tonight. She must have been backstage a little bit past where I could see her. I didn't see her in catering or anything like that. as a drop kick takes down Sasha. This match is going to be very combustible at times. Referee, it's going to be very hard for him to call. There's a super kick there to the midsection. As after this matchup, you guys will be hearing from Kurt Angle as he'll be addressing both Drew McIntyre and Monday Night Raw. From what I'm being told he'll be making sure all these matches are officially announced. I mean, from Kurt Angle told me in the ear, these were announced, but he'll go more in depth about what is going to be happening at Backlash. And I cannot wait to see where Kurt Angle. I mean, Kurt Angle, he's got to be feeling some kind of way, witnessing his friend Finn Balor losing these last couple weeks to Drew McIntyre and to Finn Balor. Or I should say to Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, I should say. Because right now it is announced Finn Balor versus Dolph Ziggler. The winner of that match will be able to be in the corner of, obviously, Ziggler can be in the corner of McIntyre, as well as Finn Balor. If he wins, he can be in Kurt Angle's corner. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to be happening later on in the night at Backlash. As here comes a tag, here comes Bayley, looking to inflict some damage here on Ruby Riott. And this would be a good idea for these three horsewomen to, work together, cut off half the ring here, and just beat down Ruby Riott. As a double back body drop takes down Ruby Riott. Looking to get a hot tag, and yes, she does. Here comes Liv Morgan. Can she capitalize? No. Sarah Logan able to try and go outside the ring there for Ruby Riott, but Sasha Banks right there to make sure Liv Morgan cannot get anything going. As here we go with the head scissors here. That was, big elbow strike there. And we are about halfway through the show, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we have your Intercontinental Champion, Jeff Hardy. He'll be having a Intercontinental Championship match against EC3 at Backlash. And Jeff Hardy, he'll be in action against Bobby Lashley. And we know Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, these two men will be having a match at Backlash. Two of the biggest men we have on the roster. Lashley, Lesnar. It will be happening at Backlash. That was a nice counter there from Liv Morgan. Sasha Banks was going for that drop kick, moving right out of the way. Liv Morgan, very fast superstar. As now Sarah... I keep saying Sarah Logan, but Sasha Banks with that swinging neck breaker. And now, Sasha Banks, neck breaker. That's vintage Sasha Banks. And now looking for the bank statement. Can Sasha Banks get it? Can she hit it on Liv? Here we go. The bank statement. Here we go. But the rope break right there from Liv Morgan touching the bottom of the ropes. As now into the corner we go. Gonna see another tag. No, we're not. Liv Morgan able to fight out of it. I'm gonna throw her right into the corner. And this is not where Sasha wants to be right now. As here we go with the leader, Ruby Riott. Looking to fly here. Right on that arm. And now Ruby Riott looking to make her pay again. Nice Hurricane Rana. Ruby Riott going to make sure Sasha Banks does not get a tag. And it's all about creating a riot with the Riott Squad. And I mean, if Ruby Riott can, continue to do that with taking out the biggest stars we have here on Monday Night Raw with Bayley, Sasha, and even now Becky Lynch, I mean, the whole women's division may be in trouble. And whoever walks out with the championship at Backlash between Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax might want to keep their eye on Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad. As a nice maneuver there from Becky Lynch. We have not seen Becky Lynch wrestle these last couple weeks ever since, I believe, WrestleMania, after she got officially moved on over from SmackDown Live to Monday Night Raw here. As now Ruby Riott with a snap suplex takes down Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is a former champion here in Universe Mode. Was almost able to defeat Charlotte there at WrestleMania. It just came up a little bit short, very unfortunately there for Becky Lynch. And look at this type of maneuver there from Ruby Riott. The double knees right to the face and just enough power to possibly break Becky Lynch's back, or not back, but her nose. As now Becky Lynch with a jawbreaker there, stuns Ruby Riott there, but again, Ruby Riott one step ahead of Becky. Now just going to target that right knee. Now has Lynch on the ropes here. Uh-oh, this is, oh God, this is not where you want to be if you're Becky. She needs to really get a tag right now. Because once Ruby Riott gets going, it could be a very long night. Going for an axe handle, didn't work out in the favor. Going for a Hurricane Rana and connects. And now Ruby Riott looking to fly. High risk maneuver here, ladies and gentlemen. No! A flying senton. And now she's looking to put away Becky Lynch. Uh-oh. The Riott kick right to the face of Becky Lynch. Is that going to be enough? Pinfall. One. Oh, just a one count. Ruby Riott just had her way too close to the corner there of the 4 horsewomen. Or I should say the 3 horsewomen. But either way. Very, very close. That's now into the corner. The Riott Squad looking to inflict some more damage, but Becky trying to fight back now. She really needs to get a tag. She's on the brink and, oh, going for a stinger splash. Didn't work out in the favor. And now Becky, that could have been her last ditched effort in this match. Could be on the last feat of her career right now. As Liv Morgan gets a tag. Here she comes. And now Bayley gets a tag. Could that be a mistake? Oh, Matrix type maneuver there from Liv. And then a nice face buster takes down Bayley. And now this is what the Riott Squad's all about. Just continuing to beat down their opponents. Good, bad, or otherwise. A brief submission there didn't really work out. Now Bayley trying to fight back for her team. Going for a clothesline. Liv Morgan with the reversal and then connects with, I think it was a jumping knee strike. Either way, very effective maneuver. And now Liv, I don't know what she was thinking about, but Bayley had her one maneuver scouted there. And now Bayley going to take her time, not going to rush her movements here. Oh, this is going to be vintage Bayley. Exploder suplex into the corner there for Bayley. And I think for Bayley and Sasha, I think it's a little bit of a shock, you know. They weren't expecting to have these women come to this division and try and run roughshod over this division. As now Bayley looking to try and put away Liv Morgan here possibly. Looking for the Bayley to belly. Yes, it is. Nice Bayley to belly. Is it enough? But there is a rope break, unfortunately, there for Bayley. Oh, Sarah Logan fighting back now. Oh, and now this is not what you want. Come on, ref. Let her go. Tell Ruby Riott to let her go here. This is just a bunch of mind games. And Bayley makes her pay with a punch to the face. Sarah Logan not too happy about that. As Bayley trying to get the crowd behind her here. And now Bayley. Oh, I don't know if you would necessarily call it a cheap shot, but either way, very effective there for Bayley. As this match continues to go back and forth. Neck breaker there from Liv. How much is left in the tank for these women? I mean, for a lot of these women, they were, singles women on NXT. They didn't have to really worry about tag teams. But I think longer this goes, I think you might want to favor Bayley and Sasha, if I'm honest with you. As Bayley continues to fight back now, throwing Sarah Logan into the corner. Will we see a tag? Yes, we do. Referee distracted here. I don't know if officially he saw the tag here as nice double face buster takes down Sarah. And now Becky Lynch has Sarah Logan right where she wants her. Going for the disarmer here. Is Sarah Logan going to tap? Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Will Sarah Logan tap out to the disarmer? No. Sarah Logan, at the very last second, able to pull her arm out of the socket. And I think the only reason she survived was there wasn't enough damage done to that arm for her to really tap out. As here we go. Are we going to see another tag? Yes, we do. Riott Squad not really happy about what's occurring here. as the three horsewomen going at it here, helping out their own selves here, trying to put away Sarah. Because Sarah is literally on the edge of this matchup as, oh, Bayley, a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of forcing herself through the second rope so she could try and get out of the ring, but I think it's a bad idea in the end because these women are bringing the fight to her. As now she has her on that barricade here, and Liv Morgan just a little bit of cheap shots there at ringside. As Bayley continues to fight back here. Here comes those forearms there from Bayley. Misses that one. As a, oh, nice Hurricane Rana to the outside, and that's definitely got to hurt. As now Liv Morgan tosses Bayley back in the ring. Referee at a 6, but both women back in time. Running Bulldog there from Liv. Can she continue this for the Riot Squad here? This would be a big, big win in the young career of the Riot Squad. And for a tag, Bayley one step ahead. Sarah Logan trying to help out their team, not really working out there. Oh, thought she was going to go for a tag, but now she's going to go for another exploder suplex into the corner. Liv Morgan is in trouble here. Going for a scoop slam, but Liv Morgan, nice reversal. Love them or hate them, these women are very impressive in the Riot Squad. Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riott. Chop there from Liv, bringing the fight to Bayley. But Bayley fighting back now. And now going to hit a Michinoku driver. And now going to go for the pinfall. Is this enough? No, 2.5. But Liv Morgan with a kip up. Becky hits a German. This match is going to hell. Bayley to belly. Is this enough? Pinfall. Is this it? 2. Ruby Riott missed it, but able to still break it up just in time. As Riott just tosses her on the apron there. That should have been enough, but Ruby Riott, the second time, able to break it up. As here we go with the tag. Here comes Sasha. Can she put away Liv Morgan here? No, she cannot momentarily. As Liv with a nice reversal and then a big forearm strike takes her down. And now all of a sudden, Liv has Sasha where she wants her. Kick to the midsection. Here we go. Liv Morgan. No, the double knees. Almost a version of a code breaker there. As now, Liv Morgan with a pinfall. Is this enough? 2. No. Didn't really help. Sarah Logan wasn't really there to help her out. As this match is going to hell, both of these women, or I should say all of these women, are just beating the living hell out of each other. Is a nice maneuver, whatever you want to call it there, from Becky Lynch, and that takes out Ruby Riott, and it essentially now is a handicap match momentarily. And now we go with maybe a possible tag situation here for the Riot Squad. No reversal there from Sasha. It's all these women going at it inside the ring here. Liv Morgan again wanting to go in the corner, maybe looking for a tag. Yes, we do. Here we go. What do these women have in store? Arm toss takes down Banks. As now Banks looking for a tag here. Banks rolling out the way. Able to reverse that time as well. Then a nice jumping clothesline. But now, oh, come on, Sarah. You didn't need that in a code breaker. Right there to Sasha Banks. And if I was Sarah, I would have went for the damn pinfall there. But now she just wants to inflict some more damage. And could that cost her this match? Jumping clothesline again there from Sarah, or I should say Sasha. And now we have a head scissors submission here. Oh, no. Sasha not really thinking about it. Just wanting to connect with the forehead there of Sarah Logan. As now, going to go for the bank statement, but there could be a rope break here, and there is once again. As here we go with another tag. Here comes Bayley, looking to put her finishing touches on this match. And now Bayley just going to go for the pinfall. Good idea here for Bayley. Is this enough? 2. No. And Liv Morgan just takes out the referee. And this match is breaking down here, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lot of wrestling going on, a lot of bad things going on here. And now Becky drops Liv Morgan right on that top rope. And Bayley just going to town now here on Sarah. And now, for some reason, Bayley tossing her into the enemy corner. Ruby Riott gets the tag now. I don't know if that's a good idea there for Bayley. Snapmare takedown into an elbow strike. Not bad idea, I suppose. Not really the most tag team thing right there. As Bayley tossing Ruby Riott, pardon me. As the referee continues his count now. Tosses her back in the ring here. Uh-oh. And Liv Morgan, come on, ref. You're going to allow that? An STO takedown there by Liv Morgan, and all of a sudden, the momentum goes back to the Riott Squad. As now, will Bayley get back in the ring? Or she honestly needs to here, but she's coming right after Ruby Riott here. Oh, and then bounces Ruby Riott's head right off that top of that barricade. And she's trying to get the crowd all behind her here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. A sold-out crowd here tonight. They're going to witness a great main event between Roman Reigns and John Cena in the main event. The winner will go on next week to face Bobby Roode, a part of the second round of matches. Throwing her right into the steel steps. Bayley trying to get back in the ring, and she does. Does she want to win by a countout? Referee at 8. Ruby Riott needs to get up. Are we going to see? Are they going to win like this? Yes, we do. The 3 horsewomen get it done tonight. Bayley bouncing Ruby Riott's head right off that top barricade, and it was all she wrote. Earning a nice matchup win there for the triple threat of the 3 horsewomen, Bayley, Sasha, and the debut of Becky Lynch. A little bit of a taste. It may not have actually got a pinfall or submission victory in this match, but Bayley, Sasha, and Becky brought it in the end, and this is a big win for both of these, or I should say, of all these women. Ruby Riott not able to answer the 10 count. Big win for these 3 women, as now we get ready to hear from Kurt Angle about McIntyre and Monday Night Raw. After what we just saw between 6 of those women, we're going to see a rematch. At Backlash, it's going to be Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Bayley versus the Riott Squad in a 6-woman tag match. As well as, we're going to make this more personal between me and McIntyre. I am going to put my general manager status on the line. If McIntyre can somehow defeat me at Backlash, I will no longer be the Raw GM. As well as much to come to Backlash, stay tuned here to Monday Night Raw. What a shocking announcement we just heard there from Kurt Angle. He is putting his general manager duties on the line against Drew McIntyre at Backlash. It was already stacked enough as it was. Drew McIntyre versus Kurt Angle. The winner of the Finn Balor-Dolph Ziggler match can be in the corner of their choosing. So obviously Finn Balor would be in the corner of Kurt Angle if Finn Balor would win. And then for Ziggler, if he won, he'd be in McIntyre's corner. That'd be pretty stacked as it is. But Kurt Angle now adding his own general manager duties to that very match. Man, that match is going to be, oh my God, that match is going to be very interesting to watch, and definitely could be a show stealer there at Backlash. And then these 2 men that are about to face off tonight, obviously they're not going to be facing each other at Backlash, but they're going to have 2 big matches. Jeff Hardy defending his championship against EC3, the young and up-and-coming superstar EC3, the top 1%. And then you have Bobby Lashley. This man is going to be taking on Brock Lesnar at Backlash, one-on-one. 2 monsters going at it to see who is the better man. And lately, Brock Lesnar has been the better man. And I hate to say that, but he's been able to get ahead of Bobby Lashley every single time. As there is your Intercontinental Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Hardy. This man's been on a hell of a run ever since winning that Intercontinental Championship. And he's able to still outlast 3 other men at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and John Cena. I mean, at first it was supposed to be a singles match, but Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn kind of twisted Triple H and Stephanie's arm a little bit to get that match to be a fatal 4-way match. And somehow Jeff Hardy still was able to walk out as champion. And this man, Jeff Hardy, he's gonna have a tough test against EC3. As here we go, Bobby Lashley, Jeff Hardy, one-on-one, a non-title matchup. And you know what? Maybe Bobby Lashley wins this match. Maybe he'll climb up the rankings in the Intercontinental Championship rankings. All it takes is one win to start, climbing yourself up. I mean, obviously Lashley is focused about this match and focused on Lesnar at Backlash. But I mean, it's better to kind of focus on a single thing, the matchup as well as the big matchup, instead of trying to thinking, okay, I'm gonna climb up these rankings. As Lashley with a hell of a clothesline takes down Hardy. And Lashley taking some time to celebrate and trying to get the crowd behind him. And right now, this is your co-main event of the evening. Later on tonight, in your main event, it is Roman Reigns taking on John Cena. One-on-one in your main event. The winner will advance to next week's match against Bobby Roode in the second round of the #1 Contenders Tournament to see who will be facing Batista for the Universal Championship. As Lashley tosses Jeff Hardy back in the ring there. Oh, God. All that strength and power just grabbing Hardy and just tossing him right on that side of the apron. As here we go with the pinfall. Could this be enough? Nope, just a 1 count. And now Lashley having Hardy back up to his feet here. And now, vicious hard clothesline there. And now Bobby Lashley bringing the fight to him. Oh my God. All right in the midsection. That bad boy is going to hurt. And now Lashley going to take some time trying to, I don't know if it's the best idea to taunt Jeff Hardy. Hardy a little slow again. And now again going to focus on the midsection. Oh my God. So vicious. That man, that's definitely going to hurt. As a kick to the midsection. Are we thinking about Twist of Fate? No. Oh, Jawbreaker stuns Bobby Lashley there briefly. As, what the hell? That's Brock Lesnar's music. The hell? The Intercontinental Champion doesn't even know what to do. Hardy. Lashley down and out. Hold on, Lesnar. Lesnar. Referee doesn't see it. F5 to Hardy. Referee not stopping it. I mean, technically he didn't just see it. I mean, I don't know why Lesnar didn't just do it to Bobby Lashley, but either way, hits an F5 on Jeff Hardy and basically is playing mind games here with Bobby Lashley. Just for a brief appearance, Lesnar just toying with Lashley, even if it's not by attacking him, basically just beating down his own opponent so that maybe he'll get the hint that, Lesnar is going to beat the living hell out of Lashley there at Backlash. I cannot wait to see this match. Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, a match that I'd love to have seen back in the early 2000s, about the maybe 2003, 2004, just before Lesnar left and, Bobby Lashley was starting to up and come there in WWE. As will Jeff Hardy be able to get back in this match, though? I mean, that Brock Lesnar F5, that was very brutal. As Jeff Hardy trying to get the crowd behind him, trying to get all his friends and family in the crowd here behind him. And this crowd has been very good to us tonight, and we really appreciate it. As Jeff Hardy, again, trying to get in this matchup again. This is vintage Jeff Hardy there. Then a drop kick. You know how bad it would be for Bobby Lashley if even Jeff Hardy wins this match after suffering that F5 from Brock Lesnar, and Hardy still wins this match. Possibly it's 2.5 there. I mean, obviously Bobby Lashley didn't plan for that to happen, but that's what occurred. As now Lashley trying to get something going there, but Jeff Hardy one step ahead of him, and that knee right on the buttocks there. As now Jeff Hardy here. Uh-oh. Oh, nice face buster, takes down Lashley again. But one more time with a reversal there from Lashley. Lashley needs to start hitting some big maneuvers again like he was doing before Lesnar came out here. And now Bobby Lashley, what's he have in store? Look at this absolute strength of this man. My man Bobby Lashley with the strength. Jeff Hardy ain't no cruiserweight, but that's very impressive. Could that be enough to put away Jeff Hardy here? 2. Ooh, very close. 2.5. How much is left in the tank for Jeff? Honestly, he's taking a lot of damage. As Lashley again taking up way too much time right now. He could be putting away Jeff Hardy here. As a standing release belly to belly to Jeff Hardy. And now Lashley setting up Jeff Hardy here. Could this be the end of Jeff? No, missing the spear. Hardy jumping right over him. Can he capitalize? Snapmare takedown. Wow. Was not expecting Hardy to jump over that. Especially with all that damage he's sustained in this match tonight. And this is not even your main event. We still have Roman Reigns, John Cena coming up after this very matchup. The winner will take on Bobby Roode, part of the second round of matches. As Bobby Lashley again inflicting damage on the midsection. We saw that twice earlier tonight, and then again, very devastating. That is going to hurt the ribs. And now Jeff Hardy connecting him right on that DDT there. And now Bobby Lashley could be in trouble here. Jeff Hardy looking to fly. This is a very bad spot to be. Possible swanton bomb there from Jeff Hardy. Is that going to be enough? Jeff Hardy. 2, 3. Yes, it is. Even the attack from Brock Lesnar to play mind games with Bobby Lashley. Somehow Jeff Hardy wins this matchup. I mean, that's all that spirit there from Jeff Hardy. Look at this. Look at this F5. This match should have been called off, but the referee just saw Lesnar in the ring. He didn't see him technically do anything. All he told him was to get the hell out of the ring. You're not supposed to be in this matchup. And then right after that, Lesnar would leave. Leading to Jeff Hardy would hit a twist of fate. It wasn't enough at the time. And then look at the strength here. Look at the absolute strength there. Jeff Hardy would go on to counter a spear, leading to a swanton bomb minutes later. And Jeff Hardy, your Intercontinental Champion, again gets it done. This man defends his Intercontinental Championship against EC3 at Backlash in a match of the night possibilities there. As your main event is next, Roman Reigns, John Cena. The winner advances to the second round. Who's it going to be? Find out now. Here comes the franchise, John Cena. Can John Cena pick up a much-needed win right now? Cena's been very, very close. He's been to championship matches, but he just has not been able to. And I would have loved to see a Jeff Hardy versus John Cena matchup for that Intercontinental Championship, but Cena's going to have to wait if he's going to want to go after the Intercontinental Championship, because EC3 defeated John Cena a couple weeks ago to earn that opportunity. It was a hard-fought match. Cena put everything on the line, but you know, Cena's obviously, the older you get, there's only so much you're going to have left in the tank, and Cena, he's still a big named superstar, but it's kind of tough to still be around. As here comes the big dog, Roman Reigns, a multi-time WWE champion, a multi-time United States champion there on SmackDown Live, and now he wants to add Universal Champion around his waist. Could that be it? I don't know. Either way, tonight's winner takes on Bobby Roode in the semifinals next week, as well as Bray Wyatt will be taking on Shinsuke Nakamura, pardon me, in the semifinals as well. And that means in 2 weeks' time, we'll be finding out who will be facing Batista one-on-one for that very Universal Championship. The big dog versus the franchise tonight. First time ever here on Monday Night Raw. It is your main event of the evening. A lot of big matches we saw tonight. We saw Elias versus Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode ended up defeating Elias in a hard-fought match. I mean, Roode, it took three glorious DDTs, and it still wasn't enough. It took him a little bit more damage, but in the end, Bobby Roode advances. We saw Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. A Claymore kick there from McIntyre defeated Finn Balor. We saw a countout win for the Three Horsewomen as they defeated the Riot Squad. Kurt Angle would come on after that, announcing that he would put his GM duties on the line, as well as he would also announce a 6-woman tag team match at Fastlane, or not Fastlane, but I should say Backlash, and a 6-woman tag between those 6 very women. Then we just witnessed Jeff Hardy survive an attack there from Brock Lesnar. And now we have Cena and Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns coming right after Cena and took him right down right away with a glancing blow. There's the peeper here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, all behind John Cena here. Going for a boot, but Cena not having any of that. As now Cena with a Hurricane Rana. This match is feeling more like a cruiserweight match. These guys are going right after each other. As, back suplex takes down Cena. I mean, these guys know what it means to be in the main event of big pay-per-views, so we're going to see if these guys can bring the fight tonight. No mind games, nothing like that. These guys are here to beat the living shit out of each other to earn that opportunity to be in the semifinals and face Bobby Roode next week. Right on that knee. That's definitely going to hurt. Who's going to win? I mean, for me, it's 50-50 right now. I mean, Cena, he's been in the big matches. He's not won any of the big matches as of late. But, I mean, just a one win can change your career around. As a roll through there, Roman Reigns going to go for the pinfall. No, he's not. Going to go with a single leg sit-out powerbomb there to John Cena. Cena not really affected by that Roman Reigns kick there, but he's going to be feeling that one for sure as a backbreaker. As now Reigns going to be there for the pinfall attempt, but just a 1 count. As that Cena definitely felt that one. Roman Reigns made sure that he had enough oof on that kick there. As now Cena with a hard Irish whip into the corner and then clothesline from behind takes down Reigns. And this is not what Reigns wants to be at right now. Cena now with control. Stomp to that left arm. And also next week we are going to see the new team of Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. They'll be in action next week against the Revival one more time. And if they're able to defeat the Revival one more time, they will be able to face the Revival for the Raw Tag Team Championships at the Backlash pay-per-view. That's only if they are able to defeat the Revival. As John Cena focuses the left leg. That show is getting stacked and stacked by the day, ladies and gentlemen. Don't want to miss anything from Raw, SmackDown Live, or even NXT. Because NXT's pay-per-view will be a week before that very Backlash pay-per-view. As Cena rolling out the ring, trying to recuperate there. Roman Reigns taking some time to showboat right now, but that's a bad idea. You don't want to give time to John Cena whatsoever. And now Cena going to make Roman Reigns pay here. Sit out powerbomb there. I mean, Cena still has a lot in the tank, I would say. I mean, his years in wrestling are dwindling down, but I think if Cena stays down for a couple more years, I think Cena can have a couple championship reigns. Superman punch, though, to John Cena out of nowhere. And now Roman Reigns with a submission hold. Will John Cena tap? He has nowhere to go. But Cena right out of it, just like that. Spear! A spear out of nowhere there from Reigns, though. But there is a rope break, though. Roman Reigns just hitting a spear out of nowhere. That very well could have been the end. But Cena's somehow still in this match. Oh, Cena. Cena telling Roman Reigns to get his ass up to the feet. And now Cena. What's he have in store for Reigns here? Spike and Reigns right on his head there. As now Cena. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the STF. The STF. Is Roman Reigns going to tap? No. Big elbow strike and another one. Referee might want to check the nose there of John Cena. As now reversal back body drop there from Cena. And just like that, Cena's back in this match. Both of these guys putting it all on the line. All for a chance to face Batista for the Universal Championship in a couple weeks' time there at Backlash. As now Cena, what is he trying to do? Clothesline from behind. Very effective. And now Cena setting up Roman Reigns here. We all know what he's setting up for. Here we go. Cena. Attitude adjustment. Is that enough? Referee a little slow to the count here. Is that going to cost him? 2. Oh, so close. And Cena fired up right now. He was wanting to put away Reigns. This could be vintage John Cena shoulder block takedown. And again. And here comes Cena all fired up. Vintage John Cena. Not going to go for the 5-knuckle shuffle for some reason. Oh, wait. You're going to go for the STF again? Yes, he is. The middle of the ring. Roman Reigns, nowhere to go. No rope breaks, nothing he can grab. Besides the referee, possibly. Will Reigns tap out? Is Cena advancing? But Cena lets go. Oh, wait. How much damage is done? That damage, he was really holding his shoulder there. And Cena done playing around. Cena, another AA. Is this enough? 1, 2. Oh, are you kidding me? A 2.9. And this is the frustration from Cena now. And that's not what you want to see from Cena, because once Reigns sensed frustration, this is how he's going to start winning matches now. And Reigns bringing the fight to Cena. Oh, and a big stomp to the ribs. And again to the ribs. Oh, God. Reigns fired up as well now. This is a big main event right now. You can feel this combustible main event coming your way here. Another jumping clothesline there from Reigns. Superman punch. No. Cena able to reverse. And now Cena trying to make Reigns pay with a set-out powerbomb. Is this enough for Cena? 2. No. So close. And Cena all fired up, ladies and gentlemen. This is like the Thugonomics of old. Like the 2002-2003 John Cena. As Reigns tosses John Cena back in the ring. Punch from behind. And now, oh, a backbreaker. Very vicious. And Reigns all fired up now. The crowd really mixed reaction right now to Roman Reigns here. Oh, nice uppercut there from Cena. Cena was going to try and start something there, but Reigns was not having any of that whatsoever here. And now he's just going to toss him like a paperweight outside the ring there. Cena could be in trouble here. Oh, punch to the midsection there from Cena. He did not want any of that, but now Reigns bringing the fight to Cena there. Cena is stunned. Oh, what a forearm strike there from Reigns. Oh, and then the attack in the lower back there. This is not where you want to be, ladies and gentlemen. Hostile crowd here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Referee is at a 5. Both of these men beating the hell out of each other inside the ring, or I should say outside of the ring. Both men now back inside the ring. And now another STF. Is Cena going to make Roman Reigns tap out now? Reigns very close to the ropes. Will Cena advance to next week's semifinals? Roman Reigns nowhere to go. Another elbow. Then another one. How is Cena still able to see after being connected with those. As now Reigns with the gut wrench suplex. And oh no. Reigns setting up a spear here, ladies and gentlemen. Will he be able to hit it? Yes, he does again. Spear. And for sure, that has to be it. Dragging him away from the ropes. Is that enough for Reigns to advance to Bobby Roode? No. 2.5. Cena, Roman Reigns tearing down the main event right now. There's now Cena with a back body drop. And now Cena. High risk maneuver. What the hell is Cena thinking here? Cena. Frog splash there to Reigns. We normally don't even see that maneuver. 2.5. And this is the type of matchup that once you hit your big maneuvers, you start doing stuff you never start doing. And we just saw a big frog splash there from John Cena. He's luckily he didn't miss that. As Roman Reigns connecting with those big punches to the side of the skull. As now Roman Reigns. What else does he need to do to put away John Cena here? As now Reigns with a big stomp to the skull. Superman punch into a pinfall. Is that enough for Cena? 2, 3. Yes, it is. What a main event. These guys tore it down. Oh my God. Roman Reigns, John Cena. That is definitely going to be a match of the year candidate for sure. As both of these men face to face to end Monday Night Raw. Cena, maybe a passing of the torch there to Roman Reigns. A big win there for Roman Reigns. He did have a setback when he faced Shinsuke Nakamura a couple weeks ago, but a big win there from Roman Reigns nonetheless. So as of right now, next week matches are Roman Reigns and Bobby Roode and Bray Wyatt and Shinsuke Nakamura. Both of these matches, semi-final matches, the winners will be coming up in 2 weeks' time to see who will go on to face Batista for the Universal Championship. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on SmackDown Live.